how does season 2 look?
Like how they set it up?
Picture that because me and you could have both sworn that they were going to end it with Logtown.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we even got the Smoker tease at the end.
Yeah.
So I thought that they were going to cut Smoker entirely from the live action because honestly, I get it if they don't have him in it. But he's going to be in season 2 if they do a season 2.
Yeah.
So
how they introduce
season 2 look like? Because I could have sworn Logtown is going to be the perfect ending to season 1.
It is.
To East Blue. Maybe just one episode, I don't care. But like they do it.
Just quickly, like, sorry to cut you off, but like, we meet Dragon. We like have the whole lightning scene of Luffy. Like he gets saved by literal a lightning strike. We have fucking the introduction of Smoker. There's a lot that happens in Logtown. Even Alvida and Buggy teaming up, which is hinted at the end of the season. So now it's why? What do you do when you skip over all of that? Like you're saying, like what the fuck comes next?
I did hear that the showrunner literally said that like they just did not have enough budget, which I can see. Like if that is the case, then and if they only had 8 episodes, then they really maximized their budget for these 8 episodes.
Yeah.
Like they did what they could, and I think they did a great job for a season 1.
Yeah.
But obviously, every season needs to be bigger and better. I think. So I kind of think. While I wish it was the ending of season 1 because it just made sense, I'd rather go into season 2 already going into the Grand Line. Mm-hmm. I do think at least if we have a season 2, having Glowtown as an episode 1 is kind of a banger.
But it's weird because you already did the barrel scene.
No, they skip it. That's the only thing. Just skip the barrel scene. Just go straight to the Grand Line, and then that's the ending of episode 1.
I'm saying they already did it in season 1. So to start season 2 off by going to Logtown. It's like that's weird. Like you did the whole barrel scene, then Logtown, and then the Grand Line. You see what I'm saying? It's a weird order of events. You know, it feels
it's a weird order, but I think it's still the same. It's still gonna be the same concept.
I guess I don't know.
Like the barrel scene happened. I don't think even in the manga. I'm not trying to say that. Like if it happened before Logtown, it probably would have had. Maybe a little bit less of an effect, but still like
I think it would have been
way
less
the beauty of the battle
impactful.
scene is that it was like the beauty of the scene is that it happened at the very end, right before they went to the Grand Line.
They're doing it because they're entering the Grand Line, exactly.
Yeah, but the fact that it still happened at the end of something, it was the end of the season. I still feel like it's like kind of the same kind of impact in a similar way. You still cried because I had the same kind of emotional depth.
But I maybe I'm being an anal anime fan, but I feel like if a season 2 started Logtown, I'd be very much like, what the fuck? Like I don't know. To me, it would be like that's weird, guys.
Well, I mean, the only thing to me is that at least if you just shade it up in the anime because they were getting chased by Smoker at that point, so there was really no point. Like just go straight. We're rushing to the Grand Line right now, guys. We need to go now. Like so, like. At least in the live action version, I'll give him this that like it made more sense to do it in calm waters. Like we just had the time of our lives in Arlongtown.
Arlongtown. I mean, after he was done with it, basically he's a town now, it's not a park.
Yeah. But like in calm waters, I think we just got rid of the we just ran into Garp and the Marines and they let us go. Guys, this is really it, yo. I'm ready to become fucking King of the Pirate. I'm ready to find it all blue. I'm not trying to say like I still would rather have it be before the Grand Line, but I still think that it's not.
I don't know. To me, it takes away. I will always stand by it. That will take away from it because they did it because they're going to the Grand Line. So to me, it's weird to. It's like saying, "All right, guys, let's do it. Finals, NBA Finals. Let's do it. Game 1. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking get this shit done. Playoffs, round 1. It's like, wait, bitch, you just said you were going to the finals. What the fuck is this? Yeah, it's weird.
So I guess my question to you is, let's say you were the showrunner, and you just got told by Netflix that there's no budget for Logtown. We got to end it at Arlong Park. Would you or would you not include the barrel scene?
I think I'll just foreshadow Logtown. Like obviously it sucks that I can't end the season on the barrel, but I can at least end the season with the cliffhanger of like, oh shit, they're going to Logtown. Fuck. That.
But that doesn't mean anything to a regular watcher.
Yeah, it does, because the regular watcher is very much just like, oh, I wonder what's at Logtown. Like, what's so special about that?
Come on,
it's a cliffhanger.
But I'm saying if I was a regular like if I'd never watched the anime or manga, right? Like Logtown would mean nothing to me. It's a new island.
But it's still just a cliffhanger in general. It's very much like I want to know what happens next. Any show does that. Any show does something where you don't know what's gonna happen next. You're like, fuck, I want to know what happens next now. It's the same shit.
I guess.
It's a cliffhanger.
I guess.
Because to me, it's just
still
so
don't think-
weird to me to just do that. Because to me, that cements there's no Logtown. Because doing that and then pulling up like, wait, guys, before we go to our grand line, actually, I need to take a piss. We gotta go to Logtown. Like, that's just like what? Like, what? It's weird to me.
Yeah. I don't know.
Also, you could make it work because you can also be like, Logtown is where they executed Gold Roger. So maybe when people who aren't anime watchers are like, oh shit, that was like the episode 1 location, right? They're going to that next? Oh, I want to know what's going to happen.
Yeah, guys, that's the only thing to me is that they built, or I don't know, they built something for Logtown, but like, they definitely did something for Logtown.
Yeah, they had it built.
So it's like, yeah, so I'm guessing the only reason why they couldn't do it is just because they didn't have the budget to really film additional, a whole entire episode or two.
There's a good chance there's probably 10 episodes in this bitch. Like, initially planned.
Yeah, well, because I can't even imagine how it would be otherwise. Like, so season 2, obviously Alabasta saga. So
Well,
like,
yeah.
Crocodile big bad, Baroque Works big bad.
Yeah.
Like, what is it? So episode 1, Logtown, which I don't maybe you have other differences, but at the very least, I think that'll be still a banger way to start off the season 2. Like, if you have Logtown as the episode 1, you have a lot going on in there. You got Buggy still there, you got Alvita still there,
bring all
you
the
got
characters
Smoker, you gotta get chased, the dragon. Like, that's for a first episode, you're like, yo, what the?
Yeah.
Better as a season 1 ending, but still crazy.
Yeah.
And then episode 2,
Reverse Mountain and Laboon.
Reverse Mountain?
You can probably do 2 in 1 episode. Laboon and Reverse Mountain. Because Reverse Mountain wasn't that long in the anime. It only lasted literally 10 minutes, 5 minutes?
I mean, I kind of put both of them together. Isn't the Reverse Mountain arc also with the Laboon stuff?
Probably, yeah. Because it was like that. So you can definitely do both in 1 episode.
Yeah. Do we do Whiskey Peak?
you do Whiskey Peak. Because how are you going to introduce Vivi then?
Probably also, I feel like you can have the same kind of concepts of Whiskey Peak and like Little Garden together. No,
Little Garden and Whiskey Peak in the same island?
I'm not the same island, but like if you go straight to Little Garden, and instead of having the booger dude and the pink girl, whatever, just make it Vivi. Like, that would also make sense for like the narrative. Like, get rid of the characters that would just be fluff, and then make it like just stick to characters that would make sense in the grand scheme of things. Like, I'm not saying that they should. I feel like that would make because I'm only believing it that they're gonna be 8 episodes.
Yeah.
If it says the 8 episodes, I can see them doing Whiskey Peak, but I could also see them being like, do we need Whiskey Peak? We can just do the same shit.
I think Whiskey Peak is
Little Garden
good just because I think if you had to pick 2, I'm picking Whiskey Peak and skipping Little Garden. Because Whiskey Peak, from a live action point of view, you're gonna have to do it because Whiskey Peak shows the whole power behind Baroque Works. There's like 100 bounty hunters in like one village, and then you have like the whole competition between them and Zoro versus Luffy. And Little Garden, obviously, you have the giants, and you have the fight between Candle User Mr. 2, I believe, Booger Dude, and fucking the Paint Girl. But I think you can maybe skip over that and just focus on getting Vivi in Whiskey Peak and going straight to Alabasta. I mean, straight to Drum Island.
Just my only reasoning is, first of all, I personally think you gotta have Little Garden.
I don't know.
Only because those 2 giants are relevant to this day.
I know, but they also maybe like another way to introduce them later on in the live action. Because I feel like it's really weird to go to Alabasta skipping Whiskey because Baroque Works, that's where you really get shown Baroque Works' force. 100 bounty hunters, 1 village. You're like, oh, Baroque Works is that's a fucking problem, you know?
Right. To me, I'm just...
It's weird to me to go to... Sorry to cut you off, but it's weird to me to go to Little Garden and you just meet Vivi. And maybe, I don't know if you still treat her like she's a Baroque member or not, but let's say you do. It's weird seeing just, 2 Baroque members on Little Garden, like, oh shit, actually one of them's a princess.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the princess place now. Yeah, I don't know, it's kind of just, it doesn't
Right.
get as hard.
The only thing I'm thinking about, this is only me sticking to that 8 episodes, is that mean episode 1, Logtown, episode 2, Reverse Mountain and Laboon, episode 3, Whiskey Peak, episode 4, Little Garden. 2 episodes for Drum Island. We need to give 2 episodes. There's no way they can do that in 1 episode. But then that means only 2 episodes for Alabasta. it ain't no way Alabasta's 2 episodes, bro.
No, hell no. Ain't no. That's easily 4, bro. Easily.
It needs to be.
That's 4 hours of content,
half
easily.
So the only way I can imagine is if they push it to 10 episodes. And the only reason I can imagine that for season 2, they may end up saving a little bit more money on like set design because honestly, you don't really need to make a lot of sets. Like Little Garden was literally in a forest. Like for what's this place? Jam Island, you could just go to like a ice, like a little bit like Greenland or something. No,
and
like,
then Alabasta's just a giant desert.
Like
you only need 3 sets, really.
Yeah, and even like, what's the set that you build for Alabasta? You have an entire desert that you can find and like and shoot there.
Yeah.
So you're not building a lot of stuff.
There's gonna definitely be buildings for
anything...
like Luffy's fight with Croc and all that, but outside that, yeah, nothing really crazy. You just need a plain ass village in the middle of the desert.
Yeah, and I'm not talking like you're not setting up anything like the Baratier. Like that would be crazy.
No, yeah, you're not doing anything. You're not building a Water 7. You're not building like an Impel Down. Like they're very much just building just generic kind of sets at that point. So it could be doable. And also, we're also assuming they have the same budget. This is like probably gonna have a way bigger budget considering the success of season 1. So
yeah, which is why they need to make this. They need to make this bitch 10 episodes.
Honestly, I think believe me, I think you and I both know Netflix is seeing what's happening right now, and they're like, okay, how much money y'all need? How many episodes you think y'all need? We'll get the shit done. People are sucking our dicks right now online. They're going crazy for this. So I think it's possible we get 10 episodes or more.
Yeah. Yeah, because the fact that it broke the record by Stranger Things and Wednesday, I mean, that this is probably
trending
like, the
globally
right
too,
now.
not just US.
This is the big 3. What do you say now? Like
Wednesday, Stranger Things, and One Piece.
Which is
I'm about to say that's the most insane big 3. One is an original Netflix production. One is based on
the only one.
Yeah, one is a live action anime, and one is a readaptation of an old American cartoon. None of this shit fucking fits.
Yeah. Did you like Wednesday, by the way? I didn't like it.
I liked it. It's definitely my least favorite of the 3 if I had to rank them.
Wow, that's saying something because you don't even like Stranger Things.
But I like Stranger Things more than Wednesday.
I don't know why. Season 4 was goated, bro. That's crazy.
To me, it was just kids being kids, man. I never saw 11 do a gum no pistol, so.
God damn. So then, all right, that's season 2. I think me and you can agree that season 2 only makes sense if it's 10 episodes. Yo, question. What should Vivi's ethnicity be?
It'd be weird to make her a pale white girl, to be honest with you. It'd be really fucking weird. Like, princess of a fucking, like, Middle Eastern looking kind of country. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
Honestly, make her like a light-skinned fucking, like, Arabic woman. Like, honestly, like, I think I'd be okay with that. Like, you already made Nojiko black. And, like, Nojiko already had, like, a darker kind of, like, color complexion going for her in the anime. So it wasn't a reach, I think, to make her black.
Yeah.
Even though a lot of people are obviously complaining about it. I think you can make Vivi definitely darker for sure. And I really do think, don't make Robin white. Don't make Robin white. She initially wasn't white, and they whitewashed the fuck out of her in the anime. Stay true to the OG, and don't make her white. I think you gotta make Robin the initial color she was. I don't know what ethnicity is. Maybe Latina, but Robin is not fucking white, dude. Like, that's not... Her character was never fucking white. Stop doing that shit. So we need an actress who isn't white. Because I'll be okay with that. There's no way that everyone in this fucking country of Alabasta is all white. Like, the fucking royalty of it. That makes no sense. Also, by the way, I don't know if you saw, there's theories that Crocodile's already been casted as a woman.
Yeah.
Dude, if that happens,
which is so weird.
The fan base has so much power, dude.
But it's one of those things where do you feel like there'll be uproar, or do you feel like the
fan base will be like, yeah, they did it. They fucking did. They did the thing. Let's go. I think they'll be happy.
That would be sick.
I'll be okay with it.
Like, I think we're all who we're talking about. That one woman that was like had like a weird focus shot in the first episode.
Who else would that be? You know, is a thing. Luffy's mom.
Yeah, exactly. And I guess I feel like all that budget that they get in season 2, and this is gonna be the problem moving forward. Chopper.
Chopper is probably gonna be CGI'd. Let's be honest. Kind of like the fucking Fishman. It's the same shit, and that's gonna cost money.
Because you can't just cast. You can't cast somebody being in a chopper suit.
Someone in a mascot outfit. Also, because you can't imagine like if you cast it as a kid, a human kid, then transformations wouldn't work. So it's gotta be CGI'd, like, which is gonna cost OD money.
Obviously, season 2 is guaranteed, but like if they make a season 3 and 4, that's even gonna be way more insane.
I just need them to reach like the entirety of the pre-time skip. They do that, I'm okay with that. That's all I need. Cause I think post-time skip, I don't know. I think it's gonna get way too fucking hard to keep up. Like Dressrosa and Wano live action is fucking tough. That's especially Dressrosa. Do you know how many fucking actors you need for Dressrosa? Holy fucking shit, dude.
Yeah.
So I think pre-time skip, I'm happy with it. If you do the entirety of it, I'll be so satisfied.
So this is gonna be one of those series that like it's like so cute for this once the first season. Like everyone's like, yeah, oh, we can do this, and then they start looking at the rest like, damn, I don't know how to do this. My only prediction, and this is like something that we can't even predict for until like probably 8 years from now, is Thriller Bark is not getting adapted. Only thing I'm saying.
Why?
No need.
To be fair, though, nothing happens.
No
Be
need.
really dope. Like, you know, that's nice.
Yeah, no. I'm sure they can probably fit that scene somewhere else.
I did see an argument. We probably save this for another day, but I did see an argument of why Thriller Bark is actually really important, and it made me really do appreciate the arc again. It was really quick, one like 3 cents pitch. The argument is that Thriller Bark is low-key kind of important, not obviously the most important or one of the most important.
Yeah.
But it actually low-key is important because when you rewatch it or reread it, you realize it's the first time that Oda's hinting at that the guys are not prepared for what comes next. Like, they barely get by Thriller Bark. Like, Zoro had to do all that damage. Luffy luckily had this, like, cop-out ability he got last minute. They barely skip by. So, some people argue that, like, Thriller Bark's really important because it's Oda hinting at, like, these guys are not ready. They legit are, like, level 35, and they're fighting a level 50 gym leader. Like, they're not ready at all, and they barely get through it.
Well, but you can also have that exact same idea happen in an adaptation for Water 7, where you can just see them struggle a lot more versus CP9 instead.
I'm just saying that, like, Thriller Bark
like,
definitely has some merit to it, but, you know, I think it's...
I'm not saying it's the worst thing on earth.
I think you can skip it. The only thing is that if you skip it in live action, so you gonna dump Brook, or are you gonna, like, what's going on with Brook then? Like, what do you gotta do there, you know? Like,
that's gonna be another CGI, like
you could also...
Jinbei, Chopper, and Brook are gonna be a lot of budget, and I don't know how you're gonna
honestly, there could be an argument that you don't get Brook in the live action. Because Brook, between Thriller Bark and Time Skip, didn't do anything. He didn't do shit. He didn't do anything in Sabaody.
Yep.
Like, nothing. Truly. So, you really could get away with it.
Or you just adapt it to be different. Like something completely different.
I think honestly they should have made the fishermen black people. Like, just make them fucking normal people. I think they fucked up making CGI. Because now in the future, like, if you want to do fucking Fishman Island maybe one day, like, that just gets so much money, dude.
Wait, the Fishmen weren't CGI. That was all prosthetic.
Oh, really? I thought they had CGI elements casted over their faces.
No, those are prosthetics. But that means that Jinbei has to be prosthetic.
Yeah.
The entire time.
That's itchy as fuck.
That's
I know he's
also
gonna be
not
sweating his dick off in that.
Exactly. Unless you just do a version of it where it's not as much prosthetics involved.
No, you're gonna have to.
But,
and
like,
then every CGI move, like Fishman Karate, would be a bit much.
Yeah. The only thing I can imagine for Brook is that for his suit, they cover it up and they give him like a mask all the time. And like for
that
this
mask
for, like,
has
one
to really
scene or
sell
two,
it though.
Yeah, like for one scene or two, you just see him open the mask and it's like you see it's a skeleton and they're like put the mask back on. So that way, like, it's still somebody in there, but like it'll be like they can like still be like, yo, we can't have you out here as a skeleton because you're gonna scare off mad heads.
The editing team would fucking hate covering up the person underneath of every scene. Like, if he's doing an action shot, okay, I see some of his neck there. Let's gotta cover that up. Like, the editing team would hate that so fucking much, dude.
But it just has to be something like that. Like, if you want Broken, I can't imagine anything else, dude.
I know. I know.
And Chopper,
I know Matt Owen's fucking happy that Chopper wasn't in East Blue. I know he's glad as fuck that Chopper's not in East Blue. He's like, oh, thank God.
there's gonna be mad scenes where like Chopper won't be talking to them. Like Chopper won't really. Like there'll be mad scenes of the regular 5 talking, and then they cut to Chopper doing something else, and he's in it for like 5 seconds only. And he's like, I don't think we should do that, and then they never again in the episode.
The rest of the episode is nothing.
I don't, because bro, even Luffy barely even used his, like he did it. Don't get me wrong.
No,
but,
they
like,
limited how much rubber
didn't-
attack he had. They definitely did.
Exactly, because of CGI. So like, they did that. So they got to spend money with CGI on not only Crocodile with his crazy ass sand, then Luffy with his rubber, and Chopper the entire
Imagine Chopper's
time.
entire backstory.
I don't know, man. I don't know how they do it. That's crazy.
That'd be
That's so crazy.
fucked. Or Water 7 when Chopper
That's crazy.
becomes a fucking gigantic reindeer. What the fuck do you do then?
That's the issue. The issue, I think Matt Owens proved to us that One Piece is doable on live action. However, what's not doable, what's not feasible is just the budget.
He's gonna have to reinvent the story. Let's be honest. He's gonna have to talk about it and be like, okay, how can I change this up to make it work? Because I can't do what you've done. Let's be honest. It's not a fucking anime. Let's be clear here.
Anyways, that was our long conversation about One Piece to live action, and honestly, I feel like that can still keep going.
100%.
Like I have a lot that I need to say still, but
Yeah, 'cause
like
I'm Monkey D. Luffy.
I'm hungry. Oh, he said that way too often. No, that was getting a little weird. Oh my god! Even when after Nami like did that thing, that scene, how do you feel like he just like went into the air like? Like, you remember that? Like,
Just inaudible.